Walking, talking. Today I want to tell you a story about a hole. And I want you to think about this hole, and I want you to think about it as an illustration for our choices in life. So this man, he gets up, gets ready for work, starts walking up the street, using the same street he's used for years. He turns right on the same road, same street he's always turned on to go to his work. He's walking along, and then all of a sudden, boom! He falls into a big hole. He goes, where did that hole come from? I don't know. But he spends a long, hard amount of time getting up out of this hole. People coming along to help him. And he finally makes his way to work, kind of beaten up and battered a little bit. He finishes his day. The next day, this same man gets up at the same time, gets up and gets ready, starts walking down the same street. He turns right on the same street. He's walking along and boom! He falls in the same hole that was there yesterday. He goes, I can't believe I fell in the same hole. He works his way and keeps working and working, trying to get out of that hole. People helping him to get out of the hole. He finally gets out of the hole. He's yet again late to work, really late. He says, I fell in this hole. Next day, same man gets up at the same time, getting ready for work, starts walking down the same street, turns right on the same road, same street he's been turning on his whole work career. He walks all the way, and all of a sudden he stops and he looks, and he sees the hole. And boom! He steps off in that hole again. And he doesn't understand why he fell in this hole. He saw it this time. And yet he fell in this hole. He finally works his way. But by the time he gets out, it's time to be back home. He gets back home. Next day, he gets up, walks down the same street, turns right to the same street, comes to the same hole, boom, and stops. This time he kind of walks around the hole and he looks at it. He's intrigued. He moves on, goes through the rest of his day. The next day he wakes up, same thing, walking down the same street. This time he walks on the other side of the street. And as he comes, he looks from a little bit of a distance. That hole is still there. He's intrigued by that hole. He's wondering, could I walk over that hole and not get in trouble? But he realizes he can't. He finishes his day. The next day, same man, same time, same street. He gets to the street that he's turned down many, many times, and he looks. The man picks a new street to walk down. See, we get to choose the choices in our life. And oftentimes we wonder, why do I keep falling in the same hole? I keep falling in the same hole. I keep falling in the same hole. Listen, we could talk about this in so many different areas, but I want you to think about this. The choices you're making keep leading you to the same hole in your life, whether it's spiritually, physically, emotionally, relationally. So in our life, we get to make a choice. What street are you going to travel today? What path are you going to take? What road are you going to be on? If it's your spiritual journey and you keep falling into the same spiritual traps, maybe it's time to start your spiritual journey by simply reading the Bible one time every day for 5-10 minutes. If it's physical and you need to be on a health journey, I'm here, Heather's here. This is a new street This street is paved and it's ready to go. Come join us. Team Hensley, know that I want you to realize that in my life, it's holy and healthy living is what I'm about. And I want you to be able to go and conquer your day. I look forward to talking to you soon.